It doesn't feel like it wants to stay. Dang it. When my wife and I first bought our house, the very first thing we did before even moving in was we hired a contractor to build out this space that you see here. This was built to be my man cave. I know I have a fantastic wife that let me build a man cave. We wanted to turn this space into a place where I could come down and just unwind from my day. I have a place to play the drums. I have a place to play video games if I want, as well as we are humongous Eagles fans. So a lot of memorabilia around this place. When I was designing this space with the contractor, I knew I wanted a spot for helmets to be displayed, as well as some other memorabilia. So we decided to go with this bookshelf display. But now that I have a 3D printer, it kind of opens up the opportunity for this space in the man cave. I'm thinking about turning one of these sections into a spot to display some of my 3D prints. I actually started already with these HueForge art designs. So I did 2 Iron Man, who is probably my favorite character out of the whole Marvel universe. I also printed Deadpool, Wolverine, and Spider-Man. I would say those are my top 4 favorite characters. I am going to be using my 3D printer in this video to print a Deadpool helmet to actually go on display here in my man cave. I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely nervous about this build. I've never printed a helmet. I've never printed anything this big before. So follow along with me to see if I waste a ton of filament or if I can actually get a 3D printed helmet to go on display here. Let's go ahead and hop into the video. So now I just gotta find a helmet. I'm gonna try Maker World and see if I can find something for free, since I'm not going to be selling this model, and see what we can find. So let's hop in and take a look. All right, so I think I found the helmet that I'm gonna go with. It is this one right here from Budwin. I am gonna link this below for everybody, as well as the filament that I figure out here in a second and the magnet. So if you wanna follow along at home, you can do that. But let's go ahead and open this up in the bamboo slicer and see what we gotta do. All right, so hopping into the slicer, this is kind of how everything is submitted to you when you pull up the slicer. Again, this is my first helmet. I have no idea if I'm supposed to add supports to this, if it's already generated. Let me just hit slice and see what happens. It looks like it's gonna add supports. I know that a lot of people say, like, towards the top, you should adjust so you don't have this ringing. I don't know if this is adjusted for that already. You know what? I think I'm just gonna roll with it. I know this is going to probably not be the, or maybe so I think I found the model, and I think I'm gonna go with the slicer settings that the guy already has set up. So let's hop over to the office and talk about the filament that I'm gonna be using. All right, so to be transparent with you, I actually did do a little bit of research on what type of filament I should use for the Deadpool helmet, and I basically didn't come up with any good information. So everyone uses something different. If you go on Reddit, you're gonna find someone uses PLA and they use tough PLA and they use Isan. Some people use Sunlu, some people use Elegoo. But for my choice for my helmet, I'm actually gonna go with some Isan Fire Engine Red. I actually have used this before and I like the color that I've seen when it's actually printed out. That is the filament that I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna have this link down below just in case you wanna pick up some filament yourself, but I am using the Isan PLA Plus in Fire Engine Red. Now, lucky for me, I do have 3 P1Ss that I'm gonna be using for this build. I have printed out a lot of jobs already for my business, so these printers are actually sitting right now. I do have the A1 running with a new print, but for now the P1Ss are available, so I'm actually gonna use all 3 of them to get this build done a little faster. And just in case anyone is wondering, I am just gonna be using the normal texture plates from Bamboo Lab, the one that comes with it. But on one of them, I actually am gonna be using this Cryo Grip plate from BitQ, I believe is how you pronounce the name. I am gonna be using this one for the bigger portion of the helmet just to make sure it sticks. Not that I have any issues, I just have this one already loaded and I might as well put the biggest print on it just to make sure there's no bed adhesion issues. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get the filament loaded up into each one of the AMS systems. And before anybody asks in the comment section why I'm not putting those adapters that you see on the other one, Isan has recently started adding some, I don't even know if it's like plastic on the end or if it's like, I'm not sure what it is, but you can kind of see the difference. This isn't plastic, or this isn't cardboard on the side here. So this allows the spool to actually be used in the AMS system without having any of the cardboard get into the AMS system. I am gonna try it and see if it works. If I start getting dust in the AMS system, then I'll go back to using those adapters. Now, even though I'm extremely nervous about hitting print on this, I already have everything loaded up into the P1Ss. I got the filament ready to go. I got the slicer ready to go. There's nothing to it but to give maximum effort and hit the print button. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna give a time lapse of these things going as well. So let's go ahead and make Scott Master Kevin proud.
I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to.
So now for the black and the white of the eyes, I am going to be using Sunlu for this, just because I have Sunlu, and I think Sunlu's probably becoming my favorite brand of filament. I don't know. I like it. I think it's a pretty solid brand. This is going to be their high-speed PLA. This one is in white.
This gravity, it keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe.
I finally got everything printed out. Don't be like me. You don't need to double print like I did. So I printed this item here, and which one was it? I kind of figured out that these two items kind of go together like this. And this is actually the front of the helmet, and I didn't necessarily need to print two of them, but I did anyway. So don't be like me, you only need to print this one. So wasted a little bit of filament, so I'm just gonna put these over to the side because I don't need these. I'll still keep them just in case I decide to do another one, so I'm not gonna get rid of them. But now it is time to take off the supports and start assembling everything. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna talk about the fact that I'm a little nervous that I did not buy any magnets. So I'm hoping that this will actually stick together properly. So at this point, I'm just going to speed up this clip. You don't necessarily need to see me take all the support. So I'm just going to speed this up, and then we'll see what it looks like once everything is ready to be assembled. All right, guys, here we go. This is kind of the moment of truth here. I got every piece cleaned up. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not super concerned this is going to be on display. This isn't necessarily going to be, you know, in like the limelight where I'm going to be putting this on. So I should be able to just super glue this and not worry about it. I think the magnets are there for people who want to do kind of the cosplay and take it on and off. And oh my gosh. Yeah, it's coming along. And I think I should be able to just super glue that thing. Yeah, we're gonna be able to super glue that for sure. All right, so just gonna bring you guys in a little closer for the glue up. Probably shouldn't be doing this in my brand new Eagles jersey and whatever. So let's start with this black piece here going on. I just don't know if that's gonna stay. It doesn't feel like it wants to stay. Dang it. Yeah, I might need more super glue, and I also might need to actually use that spray that I don't want to use, but I think I might have to. I'll just spray it on the backside, that's what I'll do. So like, I'm afraid to use this adhesive spray because it'll actually turn color of the prints to be weird. But if I do it on the backside where no one's gonna see, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna do that in there tight, 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 and then give it a quick, nope. And then hold it nice and tight. Let's see. Normally you just need to hold this for about 10 seconds. So let's see. I'm so afraid this is not gonna stick and I gotta order magnets. I think we're good. Hey, that worked. All right, I think that's gonna be enough. I'm gonna do the same thing. That's coming off. That's so cool. Okay, even though I don't plan on doing cosplay or even wearing this mask other than for this video, this does look really cool. Let's go ahead and put the final piece on and then we will do the final reveal. All right, I know you guys are waiting for the reveal. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna clean up this space. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna put the baseball stuff over here, if I'm gonna do half Marvel, half baseball, I'm not really sure. So, or if I'm gonna put everything over here on this side with the helmets and do like sports on this side and then like Marvel characters and stuff over there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, so bear with me while I figure that out. All right guys, thanks for tuning into the video. I will catch you guys next. Oh, you guys wanted to see the helmet. All right, let's take a look at it.
I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Stop this gravity, 'cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
All right guys, so here is the helmet. It came out awesome. There were some little things that I wasn't happy about. There's a couple gaps, but overall, this helmet looks awesome. It's gonna make an amazing addition to my helmet. Now, the only issue I have here is going to be right up there. As you can see, there is a big gap in between all of this other stuff, the helmet here. Spider-Man's kind of lonely. So, one, for those who have watched this far, thank you so much. If you guys could hit the subscribe button down below and leave this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Deadpool mask. Let me know what you guys think I should print next. I have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna be printing next. If you can guess in the comment section down below what the next helmet slash mask is gonna be that we're gonna print, you never know, there's a couple ideas here. If you can guess correctly in the comment section down below what you think our next print is going to be, slash let me know in the comment section. So give me what you think the next print's gonna be and what your thoughts are on what we should print next for that space up there. If you guess correctly, I'm gonna enter everyone who guesses correctly into a drawing to win a roll of filament of whatever color helmet that we print next. So if you guys could do me a big favor and leave the thumbs up on this video, be greatly appreciated. And if you are not subscribed, subscribe so we can figure out what the heck is next for the 3D printing business as well for the man cave. All right guys, I appreciate you for tuning in and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.